What's going on, YouTube? Gang. Hey, shout out to the gang. We officially made it to 100 subs. I appreciate all of you, but let's get active. Hogwarts Legacy has been a trending topic as of lately, and probably the most hyped up game dropping in February. However, with all that hype and all that comes a depressing and inevitable disappointment. Let me explain. The definition of disappointment is sadness or displeasure caused by non-fulfillment of one's hopes or expectations. There's two key words in that, and I just really want to focus on non-fulfillment and expectations. Two words that could be a double-edged sword in the gaming world. With all the hype, fanboying, and high expectations of becoming a wizard, I can't help but think of the most recent and biggest disappointment of similar relevance, that being Cyberpunk 2077. Similar to Hogwarts Legacy, that game had years of hype built up behind it, and after fans were hooked by every promise that the devs dished out in the media, with all those promises came high expectations. As when someone says, listen, this is gonna be in the game and this is what you can expect, that's what we're gonna fucking expect, alright? Like, what?
What is that?
We were told Cyberpunk would be a lot of things, including a true hardcore RPG with endless features that will make us feel like we are really part of the world. And you know what? That sounds pretty familiar. I ain't gonna lie. It's like that game gave me PTSD. I don't trust anything anymore. Like, anything these game developers say, I could hardly trust anymore. Because half of the experience and playable features they sold me on during the marketing was not even existent come release. And Hogwarts Legacy seems like it might face a similar issue. There are a lot of promises being put on the table and a lot of similar hooks they're trying to catch people with that we've all heard before for past game releases. And that's concerning.
They're back. Beware the hooks.
The hooks?
Aye, the hooks.
In a weird way, I feel like the devs have gave us so much information on the game and at the exact same time have told us absolutely nothing. Promising us an immersive experience where we could decide where the story goes, but something tells me that won't really be the case. From what we already have been shown in preview footage, we know a couple things. Number one being the option to create a character. How in depth that will be is debatable. But anyways, we also have the option to make decisions. However, that is also a gray area, as we've been told there's no morality system, which kind of leaves you wondering, like, how important are these decisions then? We have classes that could be attended, but not in an open simulation manner. Classes are actually attached to missions and are part of stories, so it kind of takes away from that open world experience, in my opinion. So yet again, that's a gray area when it comes to being an actual RPG element. Apparently, you could choose the type of magic your character uses. Dark magic is an option, for instance, which is cool, but how much choice do you have in that feature is, once again, not thoroughly explored. So yet again, another gray area. Having companions in the story is also mentioned, however, to what extent is up for question. We're told we could build relationships and learn specific types of magic from certain characters, and they guide our character through the story. But to me, that sounds like regular NPCs that just give you quests and are very surface level, if you feel me. That's not what you should really want from a game that's claiming to be a true RPG experience. The game also promises that you have a full open world experience, allowing you to explore as you see fit. However, how in-depth that world is and the quality is up for question, as many games give that promise and we're left with a big space of open world with not much substance to it and not much to do in it. There's even more features that have been revealed, however, most of them are shared, and I don't know, I'm just getting red flags. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, everything they drop, it seems interesting, but it's in such a gray area and such underdevelopment in the way it's explained that it just is a red flag to me. They all have a mystery to them as they're not fully explained, and the extent of each feature is very questionable. And I don't want to come off as a hater, as I actually want this game to be good. Like, I grew up enjoying the movie series, and exploring that magical world sounds like a banger to me, I'm gonna be honest. But based off strictly what I've been shown, past experiences with other games, and lack of any real information expressed through marketing, I'm left feeling like this game will be a disappointment.